सदा खुश रहो बिटिया. I, JV Dr. L.K. Sharma, Professor Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today our topic is National Commission for Women. Mission of National Commission for Women to strive towards enabling women to achieve equality and equal participation in all spheres of their life by securing her due rights and entitlement through suitable policy formulation, legislative matters, effective enforcement of the law, implementation of scheme, policies, and devising strategies for the solution of a specific problem, situation arising out of discrimination and atrocities against women. Constitution of the National Commission for Women. The central government shall constitute a body to be known as National Commission for Women to exercise its power conferred on and to perform the function assigned to it under this Act. The commission shall consist of a chairperson committed to the cause of women to be nominated by the central government. 5 members to be nominated by the central government amongst from the person of ability, integrity and standing who have experience in the law or legislation. Member secretary to be nominated by the central government who shall be an expert in the field of the management, organizational structure and sociological movements. Officer who is a member of civil services of the union or of an all India services and hold a civil post under the union with appropriate experiences. Functions of the commission. The commission shall perform all or any of the following functions, namely investigate and examine all the matter relating to the safeguard provided for a woman under the constitution and other laws, present the central government annually and at such other times as the commission may deem fit reports upon the working of those safeguards, make in such reports recommendations for the effective implementation of those safeguards for improving the condition of the woman by the union or state, review from time to time the existing provisions of the constitution and other laws affecting the women and recommended amendments thereto so as to suggest remedial legislative measures to meet any lacuna and inadequacies or shortcomings in such legislation, take up the case of violation of the provisions of the constitution and of other laws relating to the woman with the appropriate authorities, look into the complaints and take so notice of matters relating to the deprivation of the women's rights, non-implementation of laws enacted to provide a protection to the women and also to achieve the objective of equality and development, non-compliance of the policy decisions, guidelines or instructions aimed at mitigating hardship and ensuring welfare and providing relief to the women, and take up the health issues arising out of such matters with appropriate authorities, calling for special studies or investigations into a specific problem or situations arising out of discrimination and atrocities against women, and identify the constant so as to recommend the strategies for their removal, undertake promotional and educational research so as to suggest a way of ensuring due representation of women in all spheres and identify factors responsible for impeding their advancement such as lack of access to housing and basic services, inadequate support services and technologies for reducing drudgery and occupational health hazards and for increasing their productivity. Participate and advise on the planning process of socio-economic development of women, evaluate the progress of the development of women under the union and any state, inspect or cause to be inspected a jail, remand home, women's institutions or other places of custody where women are kept as a prisoner or otherwise, and take up with the concerned authorities for remedial action if found necessary, found litigation involving issues affecting a large body of women, make a periodical reports to the government on any matter pertaining to the women in a particular various difficulties which are under which to women toil, any other matter which may be referred to it by the central government. The central government shall cause all the reports referred in clause P of subsection 1 or to be laid before the House of Parliament along with the memorandum explaining the action taken or proposed to be taken on the recommendation relating to the union and states and the reasons for non acceptance if any of such recommendations. Where any such report or part of relates to any other matter in which any state government is concerned, the commission shall forward a such report or part to such state government who shall cause it to be laid before the legislature of the state along with the memorandum explaining the action taken or proposed to be taken on the recommendation. The commission shall, while investigate any matter referred to in clause A or subclause I of subclause F of subsection, have all the powers of the civil court trying a suit and in particular respect of the following matters, namely summoning or enforcing the attendance of any person from any part of India and examining him on oath, requiring the discovery and production of any document, receiving evidence on affidavits, requisition of public record or copy thereof from any other court of office, issuing commission for the examination of witness and documents, any other matter which may be prescribed. This is all about the National Commission for Women. Thank you.